Christ Returns speaks his truth. Christ Articles. Article 9. Human love brings disappointment. Christ says, Love, love, love is the only way to healing, well-being, prosperity, true success, and happiness. I know that you regard this talk of love as being sanctimonious or sentimental, or advice that will make you please God or pleasing to God, or that will make you a good person as opposed to a wicked one. But this is the way that your grandfathers taught. Never at any time during or since my life in Palestine did I ever make a statement to help you become a better person. This is a Jewish misinterpretation of my earthly teachings. Such interpretations must now be discarded as swiftly as possible. They cloud your inner perception and spiritual vision. They prevent sincere spiritual seekers from accepting the truth of being. Knowledge of the truth of being enabled me to leave the desert in Palestine a changed man, a spiritual master and healer in control of atomic elements. It is now time for those who are ready to absorb that knowledge and begin to construct the lives it is within their power to construct. That is why I've deliberately set up a means of reaching the world through the dedicated cooperation of the Recorder to try to lift you out of the worldwide belief taught by Christian churches, beliefs which are blinding your spiritual vision. The belief that you are created by the kind of God which views the earth as a schoolmaster views his school, marking up black crosses for bad behavior and awarding gold stars for good work. A God whom ignorant people worship for thousands of years. A God who needed gifts and worship to sway him for sending punishment in the form of pest, disease, floods, epidemic, and death. A God who delighted in the sacrifice of birds and unblemished animals. A God who could only be reconciled to the world he had created through the bloody death of his so-called only Son. I, the true Christ, can only say to the Christians in this world, what a very exemplary, noble-minded God you have fashioned for yourselves. A God to be feared but never revered. I, the true Christ, can only ask the Christians of the world, what is there in your personal nature or character which drives you in this more enlightened time, an age of evolving brotherly love, to cling to and violently defend the old Christian dogma, which logically speaking has not a single provable truth to commend itself to your reasoning mind? You have made for yourselves a God which you yourselves would never emulate, whose dictatorial behavior your countries have legislated against by passing laws on human rights. Your human laws have outlawed the stick in your schools, yet you cling and defend a religion which is all about the big stick. Believe in Jesus Christ, or you'll go to hell. Since I, the Christ, am universal love itself, please stop reading for a moment and try to understand that such a statement could never, ever be made by myself. Try to understand that my intervention by means of your internet was inevitable. I will leave you here to give you time to absorb my message. I commend you to letters 2 and 3 describing as best as could the real persona of Jesus who lived and was crucified in Palestine 2,000 years ago. End of article.